Welcome back to Profit Punch. If you've been watching the markets this week, you know that quantum computing stocks are going absolutely parabolic. The USA government just poured $2 billion into the sector, and these stocks are showing some of the best technical setups that I have seen all year. In this video, I'm opening up my personal charts to show exactly what I'm seeing across four major quantum computing stocks: RGTI, QBTS, QUBT, and IONQ. We're going to break down the weekly and monthly charts, and we're also going to see where you should get in. And I'm also going to show you a certain trick of how you can use the leverage ETFs to multiply your gains. Let's dive into the charts. Since $2 billion are poured into the sector, this is not a retail fluke. This is smart money flowing into the quantum computing stocks, and that is what is going to move. That means it's going to get a lot of people's attention, and this is going to drive the price of these stocks up. Now, one of my favorite stocks in the sector is RGTI. Last year, we had a very good profit from this stock. So the first thing you always want to look at is a monthly chart, then we'll go to the weekly chart, then go to the daily chart. So on the monthly chart, what are we seeing? Monthly chart is very clear, so I'm going to confuse you. You see this right here. This is something called a CPR, a closing price reversal. So this month here, the month of April, failed to form a lower low compared to the month of March, and then formed a higher high, and it closed above the close of March. So this is a very bullish signal. And what you're always looking for is the price going to move above this high? The last time we saw a closing price reversal was in April 2025, which is so funny. It's like the moves are mirroring themselves. And then from there, RGTI went up 500%. This time, I think something similar is going to happen. Here we see RGTI sat down for about 6 months. This is a very good base. And then from there, we can go to the weekly chart. And what are we seeing there? On the weekly chart, we see that this trend line of several weeks of about 25 to 26 weeks has been broken. And then as soon as the stock jumps out of that, it jumps out on very huge volume. You can see down here, the volume is quite high on that bar on the weekly chart. And then it fails to move above the high of that bar, because what you really want is a close above the high of this reversal bar right here. So it forms all these inside wicks, right? On the daily chart, you might be a little bit confused. That's why it's always good to look at the longer time frame, because it's going to take away a lot of the confusion. And then here we see a very huge gap up in the morning. This was a very big gap up. You just buy in the morning as soon as the market opens. That's how you buy these gap ups. And you can see that the relative volume on that day was 550%, which is so high. You can see that down here. The next day, it does a 600% relative volume. So that means that there's a lot of volume coming into the stock. People can't get enough of it. But here's the catch. The stock has not yet broken out above the high of the base. So if a stock has not cleared the high of the base, there's a lot of trapped buyers here who still want to sell their stock because maybe they've been in a loss. So what's going to happen is that normally the stock is going to pull back to the 20-day, and it's going to keep forming the handle. So you want to see tight price action. And then if it breaks out on huge volume, that's going to be a very beautiful sign. So currently here, you just initiate a pilot position. If it pulls back to the 50-day, you can add again. And then when it pulls back, raise your stop so that you're only risking the next trade. The next stock that I want to talk about is QBTS. QBTS is forming a very similar pattern to RGTI. If we go to the monthly chart, you're going to see what's happening over here. We can see this pullback of about 6 months, and it forms a closing price reversal. It fails to close above this low. So this is a reversal candle. And what you normally want to see from these reversal candles is the price moving and closing above the high of the reversal candle. But since this month takes a lot of time to be formed, because the month is about 40 bars, that's why we go to the weekly chart so that we can really see what's going on there. So here we see this huge trend line, right? And then we see this very strong wick, which is right here. And then this is our signal to start building our position into the stock. Maybe you could have added, if you go to the daily chart, you could have initiated your position here around $18. And then whenever it pulls back, you can try to add again if it recovers. Here we had a gap up on this final day on very huge relative volume. So this is also a very good sign, just like RGTI. And then the stock is going to go up. The reason why I prefer RGTI to this stock is that RGTI, remember, had a 500% move from April last year, right? Let's see what QBTS did. It did a 660% move. But RGTI's move was smoother. Sometimes a stock might have a higher move, but it's more volatile, so you cannot profit very well from it. So you like very smooth moves, and RGTI had that very smooth move last year. So the next stock is QUBT. These are all options. RGTI is my top option. And then QBTS comes second, and the rest, I would actually not touch them. But if you're very late, you can try to enter the stock. So we have our monthly chart. You can see that QBT last year did not clear the high that it formed in 2024, while the other first two stocks of RGTI and QBTS did clear those highs. So that's why they're the top choices. This one has just kind of been in this 2-year base that is forming over here. And then it also has those same gap ups and strong price action. So I wouldn't be so much into this stock. The other one, which has some nice price action, is IONQ. You see also this one, it did go above the high that it formed in 2024, but it didn't move as much as QUBT and RGTI. That's why this is my third option here. So you can see this closing price reversal on the monthly chart, right? This is a closing price reversal as well. The closing price reversal is normally when, after a downtrend of about 3 or 4 black bars or red bars, then the stock fails to form a lower. It fails to close below the close of the previous bar. And if it does this on a daily chart, that could be a little bit noisy. But if it does this on a monthly chart, then it's very trustworthy. That's when you go to the weekly chart and then you start asking yourself, hey, what can I do? So here you can see this strong bar on the weekly chart. Normally, once you see this very strong bar, like here, it would be extended on a daily chart. You wait for a pullback. You can see the pullback over here. That's when you can start building your position. Normally, when a stock has not yet cleared its high, like I said, while it is still under its high, but it's forming the base, I build my position slowly. And I don't want to have a very large position because these are not trusted moves yet. The most trustworthy moves are when the stock has broken above its high, it's on all-time highs, and it broke out on a very strong volume. But currently, these quantum computing stocks are within their bases. They're forming their big bases, and they look like they're trying to go to all-time highs. So that's why we build our position slowly, and then you're going to make a huge profit. Now, onto the ETF trick that I told you about. So if you go to RGTI, you're going to see that RGTI went up from the bottom here to the top. It went up about 750%, right? But then if we get the RGTX, which is the ×2 ETF, what did that ETF do? Let me see, which month is this? April. So from the bottom to the top, the ETF did 3,200%. This is a ×2 ETF, right? So I found that when you find a very, very good time to buy these leverage ETFs, normally this is when a breakout has occurred. Then when you buy the leverage ETF, you're going to make a way bigger profit, even for the same risk, compared to the primary stock. That's why when I see a strong signal in RGTI, I normally will not buy the stock itself. I will buy the ETF, and then I will try to ride the move. So I am riding the ETF. So that is the ETF trick. So remember, when the market is hot like this, you have to keep tight risks, and then you have to keep raising your stops so that in case the stock comes back down, then you're not hit hard or you're not even risking anything. If you want to know exactly where to buy the stocks in the future, where my stop levels are, and how to take profits, sign up for the Profit Punch newsletter. The link is in the description. May the markets be with you.